KACH, my local radio.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
The back-to-back state champion Westside Pirates get back on the field and will go looking to add to their football legacy next Friday night when they open the 2021 season at home against Firth. Can the Pirates make it 3 straight championships in a row? Join Richard Ward for the call next Friday night. Our coverage gets started at 6:45 right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indian Volleyball. The Lady Indians take the floor as they look for another district title and another trip to the state playoffs. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have the parts that you need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And welcome back to Cokeville, everybody, as the team's taking the floor to get ready for this second and final match today, as the Preston Indians will take on the Green Canyon Wolves. Glad to have you back with us. Dan Hubbard here in Cokeville, John Beverly in studio, as we'll bring you this match, the final match of the tournament here for the Preston Indians. Trying to recover from the loss to Star Valley, a 5-set loss that kept them winless on the year. So Preston gets ready to go back to work here as they'll take on Green Canyon. So ready to play here, and just like the match earlier today, Preston will be on the far end of the court. Green Canyon right in front of you. And waiting for the officials to go through and check, as they always do, check to make sure that they have everybody exactly where they need to be. And have everything ready to go here, and we'll get started here with game 2 of the day here for the Indians. Today's game brought to you in part by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. So once again, some questions here about exactly the rotation for Green Canyon, as some of the players kind of out of position, the official moving them around, make sure all the rotations are correct. As now everybody will go back counterclockwise one spot, and I think that we actually have it right this time. Yes, so the barrow steps on the floor, so I think we finally have it right, and we'll be ready to go here. So Preston losing earlier in their match earlier this morning, losing to Star Valley, and they'll take on Green Canyon here after going 0-3 yesterday here in the tournament as well. So now the official comes over and wants to talk to the scorers table for a moment. And again, checking the rotations, now talking with Karaska Haskell, the Preston coach. And it looks like we have everybody where they need to be, I think, finally. As I'm not sure what's so difficult about this, but it's, for whatever reason, it just takes forever to make sure that the people are in their right spots. I don't know why. So the libero steps on for the Indians. That, of course, is Adri Shelley, and she will serve first, as Preston will serve first here in the match here against Green Canyon. We're finally ready to play some volleyball. Let's go. So here we go, set one, Preston against Green Canyon. As the first serve played back in, Preston has to try to, as the passing, which failed them a little bit in the fourth and fifth games, fifth sets of the first match, kind of failed them here a little bit as the Indians kind of bat the ball around some and have it fall untouched. So here is Mia Rosa to serve here for Green Canyon. Outside, the set goes to Hobson. That's dug out. They get it back over onto the Preston side. They'll set it again for Hobson, who will just bang it over. Now Green Canyon sets outside as that goes to Brinley Nelson. That's dug out and kept alive by the Indians. Big hit there by Hobson, dug out in the back row, and it's going to be a point for Green Canyon. So Green Canyon up 0-2. A big dig out on the big spike attempt by Hobson, who had 11 spikes in the first match, and that one's going to be short of the net. Point for Preston to make it 1-2. So Green Canyon up 2-1, and the serve here by Despain goes into the net. First service error of this. So 6-2, Preston trails. Chloe Hobson to serve. Play that's in the back row. They'll set it as it goes. So the point for the Lady Wolves now make it 7-3. As at the net, played by the Indians, they get it back over. So they'll set it outside. Rainey gets it over. Set for the Indians, comes back outside. There's a set for Zollinger, and it's too long. Makes it 8-3. Outside, set it for Harris. That's going to be wide. It's 9-3. So Elizabeth Harris hits it wide as Green Canyon comes out, and they're kind of taking it to Preston here in the first set. Liza Burgess with the serve, and that's going to be an ace. So Burgess with one ace comes back with the next serve. Preston sets at the net. That's kept alive as a whistle point for the Indians. As not sure what the infraction was, but there was a infraction there against Green Canyon. Set. Rainey blocked at the net, kept alive by the Indians, battled for it at the net. Again, that's going to be a point for Preston on a lift this time, and it's going to be 10-5. Set outside, Harris runs to get it. She bumps it back over. Set in the middle. Hanks off a pair of hands for the Indians. However, Preston able to keep it alive as they steer it back over the net. Outside set. Nope, it's going to come over. Zollinger will knock it back and get the point. So it's 10-6. Preston getting back into the game a bit. Put a little bit of a run back together here. Nice play by the Wolves. Keep it alive. Preston has it. Zollinger will bang it back over into the Green Canyon court. Despain. Zollinger can't get it to go down as the Green Canyon sets. As they set it for Rainey, she hits it into the net. Preston now trails by 3 at 10-7. The serve. Preston has it on their side. Outside set, Harris had to give chase to get an angle to hit it over the net. Returned there by Green Canyon. Back over onto the Preston side. Set in the middle. And it's good into the corner. Wow, what a shot by Gillian Bryce. And timeout called by the Wolves. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one here as well. We'll be right back.
KACH. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH. KACH.
Preston trails by 2 here in the first set. 10-8 the score. And tonight's game brought to you in part by Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, offering you many options for all of your insurance coverage needs. Stop in and see them at 85 South State Street in Preston. Come in and get a competitive quote today or call them at 852-2500. That's 852-2500. So 10-8, Preston down by 2. And his service error goes into the net. That'll make it 11-8. after Renee Swinson with the service error. She'll head off. And the serve comes back over to Green Canyon as Ala Foos with the serve. Zollinger dug out in the back row, but not returnable by the Panthers, and it's 11-9 as Preston gets the side out back. So 11-9, and it'll be Donaldson to serve here for the Indians. Outside, Green River pits it back over onto the Preston side, as does Hobson. Hobson gets it back in the back row. Despain will set. Bryce can't get it over the net. Too many hits against the Indians. As it didn't quite go over the net, came back. Elizabeth Harris tried to dig it out and couldn't, and it became a too many hits situation. 12-9. Green Canyon with a 3-point lead here in the first set. Callie Rainey to serving as she'll get it over outside, and that is a point. Big hit outside as Bryce delivers another kill. 12-10. I can welcome you back here to Cokeville. Yeah, as I understand, we had a little bit of a technical problem to get on the air here. And if you're listening on KACH and you're trying to find the game online on my local radio, bring up Game C, and you'll be able to find the broadcast. As the ace again served up by the Indians, and they're back to within a point. It's 12-11 here in the first set. As the serve, they'll set it outside. Nelson gets the point. Nelson just chipped it over into the middle. A couple of Preston Indians tried to dive to try to get it. Palmer came up just short, and it's 13-11. Green Canyon with the lead. So the Green Canyon Wolves from the North Logan area taking on the Preston Indians as they'll set outside. Here comes Hobson, and it's out of bounds. Just wide. Hobson, who had 11 kills in the first match today against Star Valley, off to a bit of a slow start here in match number 2 here today. Good serve, returned outside by the Indians. Bryce and Hobson there together. Bryce got it over, but the Green Valley will just play it back onto the Indian side. This time it's Hobson again. Hobson dug out in the back row by Hanks. Green Canyon keeps it alive. They try to bounce it back over. They'll set inside. Bryce out of bounds. 15-11. As Bryce just long of the corner. Oakley Hanks on the serve. Again comes to Hobson. She goes short, and it's going to be a point as Hobson, trying to get that ball, was running almost out of bounds. When she brought it back out, it went on the wrong side, the out-of-bounds side of the antenna. Excuse me, and the point was out of bounds. Point for Green Canyon. That goes into the net. Another point for the Wolves. It's now 17-11 here in the first set. Hanks serves again. They'll play it outside, back to Hobson. Blocked and a point. As the block able to slam the lid. Sheets was there. Also there was Tally Kilpack. They both get the block, and it's 18-11. Timeout called by Preston. We'll take the timeout here as well. And again, we'll be right back to Cokeville.
KACH.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo Robotic Assistance System at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Green Canyon leading by 7 here in the first set, 18-11. As Preston comes back out onto the floor. Serve will belong to Green Canyon, and it will be Oakley Hanks who will continue to serve. Serves it to Hobson. Back onto the Preston side. They'll set it outside for Chloe. She's able to not do much with it. Back over to Brentley Nelson. She's stopped by the Indians as it is Bryce who has her kill attempt blocked at the net. In the middle, Kilpack off a couple of sets of hands. Preston gets it back as they'll bump it back over. They'll set it backwards this time as the block off of Hodgson's hands, and that is Olivia Sheets able to put that away, and it makes it 18-11. Check that, 19-11. 8-point lead for the Wolves. Set outside, Hobson, and able to put that one away. So Chloe finally picks up a kill here as she's able to put that bad shot away and make it 19-12. At the net, played over as Despain got it back over the net and trying to keep the ball up. The Wolves hit it out of bounds. So nice play at the net by Despain. 19-13. The Preston serve will continue as Adri Shelley back in to serve once again. A couple of points in a row for Preston. They get back within 6. As the ball finally makes it back over onto the Preston side as it comes to Hobson, who just bounces it over. Set inside, Kilpack blocked at the net by the Indians as they get the ball back onto the Preston side, and ball still alive. And finally a point for Preston as Olivia Sheets had the ball in her midsection, just kind of got it up and over her head, and then Alafus came over and she couldn't keep it up either. So it's 19-14, now down to a 5-point Green Canyon lead. As you get this one over, it's Foose who pits it over, backwards over her head. Set it for Hobson. That's off the hands of Nelson. Another point for the Indians. 19-15. Hobson gets a second kill here of the first set. 4-point game, 4-point set score, and that's going to be an ace. An ace for Talia Palmer on the serve, and all of a sudden it's back to a 3-point game. It's 19-16 and a timeout called by Green Canyon. So we will keep it here as Green Canyon wants the timeout, and Preston, who was down by as many as 6-7 points in this set, they were able to fight back and get back into it. And I want to remind you too that tonight's broadcast of Preston Lady Indian softball is volleyball is brought to you by Motor Jungle. You'll find them at 597 North State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. Remember, they'll do all the other the work that all the other mechanics don't want to do. Oil changes, new engine replacements, air conditioning service. It's all available at Motor Jungle at the north end of Preston on State Street. So 19-16, Preston fights back to within 3 points. And Adri Sheedy had it, dropped the ball, and referee says, no, we'll play the point over because Sheedy bounced the ball off her foot. So Green Canyon gets it over, and it will bounce and land just in front of Donaldson for the point. 20-16. So leading by 4, Mia Rosa. Rosa's back in. She'll serve. Good long serve right in the middle. Set it outside. Hobson again. Off the hands of the libero. That's Burgess. She couldn't come up with the dig. And Preston able to get the side out once again at 20-17. So once again, here's Drew Duspain to serve, and that'll be an ace. So Preston now back to within 2. 20-18. That's as close as they've been since the first 2 points of the set. Duspain, good serve, again handled by Burgess. The outside set, handled by Hobbs as she gets it back over one-handed. They'll set it back outside for Hobson. As that'll be banked around. Good block at the net once again by Green Canyon to slam the lid on Hobson for the point. 21-18. Nelson serves for Green Canyon. Hobson up to get it, goes short. Nelson dives to keep it in play. And now too long as Alafus hits it just a little bit too deep, so a point again for the Indians. It's 21-19. And another ace for the Indians. That's their third of the set and makes it 21-20. So Hobson serving again after serving up the ace. Green Canyon gets it over. Hobson has it deep in the back. Duspain will set. Zollinger on the run. Gets it back over. Played by the Wolves. Duspain blocked at the net. Back alive on the Preston side. Zollinger hits it into the net, trying to just play it over. 22-20. And the libero, Eliza Burgess, hits it into the net. That'll be a service error to make it 22-21. Preston is still trailing by a point here in the first set. So waning moments and Preston trying to get back into it. And they're coming over with the big hit is Callie Rainey off the block and down. That makes it 23-21. So Green Canyon 2 points away from winning the set. Preston wants a timeout, and we'll be right back.
KACA. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH. KACH.
Green Canyon with a 2-point lead. In the waning moments of set number 1, 23-21. Preston comes back out onto the floor. And Alafus will resume the serve here for Green Canyon as the Lady Wolves. And again, more questions here about the rotation for the Indians as Swainston comes in, jumps on the court, and now she jumps off as the libero, Adley Shelley, comes in and will step in. So here we go. Foose to serve. Played there by the Indians, coming over. Now Zollinger has to put it over, which she does. Free ball here for the Wolves. At the net, blocked by the Indians and into the net. That's going to be, a point for who? Green Canyon. So that'll bring up set point 24-21. So Preston made the block at the net, but then trying to get the ball back, they ended up into the net. And here's set point here for Green Canyon. As Preston tried to again dig it out of the net, trying to keep it alive. They'll get it over. Nope, too many hits. So that extra hit to try to dig it out of the net cost the Indians. And Green Canyon will win the first set, 25-21. So Preston goes down 1-0. See if they can kind of turn it around. They made a good push there in the back half of the game to try to get back into the game, but they ended up coming up just short. We're back to Cokeville for a game to our Cokeville ready with the second set of this afternoon's match coming up right after this.
KACA.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
We had no winner on Friday in the KCH Money Magnet contest, so another $5 into the jackpot. And coming up Monday morning during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will go up to $320. Be listening during the 7 o'clock hour Monday morning as we try once again to give it away right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KH.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, Preston trails 1-0 as we go to the second set. And second set this afternoon brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Whatever you need for your car, Preston Auto Parts CarQuest will have it. Stop in where you will be treated like a friend. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. So Green Canyon wins the first set, 25-21, ready to go to work here in set number 2. As the official says, okay, looks like we're maybe good to go, maybe not, unless he wants to walk back over and talk to the scorer's table again. And now comes over to say something to the coach. As make sure we got to all the people in the right spots, all the rotations correct. Now they want to talk to Mia Rosa as she will come off. She was standing back waiting to serve. It'll not be Rosa. It'll be Olivia Sheets who will now come over. And now Sheets will report. Rosa will replace Sheets. I don't quite understand what all that's supposed to be. Make her come off and then officially replace her. And now we got more people running in and out as Hanks runs off and the libero comes on. Finally, we're ready to start match set number 2. As Preston returns the serve back over onto the Green Canyon side, and Green Canyon hits it long, and Preston jumps in front 1-0. So Drew Despain will go back and serve after Preston wins the opening point of set 2. As Despain, hard serve right off the top of the net, played there by Kilpack for the Wolves. As Green Canyon gets it back over onto the Preston side. Swainston has her attempt dug out. Back over onto the Preston side once again. They'll set it in the middle. Here comes Clark off the top of the net and down. So Clark with the kill. And just like Green Canyon did in the first set, Preston jumps out to a 2-0 lead here in set number 2. As Despain's serve is pit back over onto the Preston side. Goes up into the rafters and changes direction by almost 90 degrees to where Despain was waiting for it to come down, and all of a sudden it just wasn't there anymore. It was going the other way. So 2-1, Green Canyon gets on the board. And the serve put up by Brindley Nelson. Outside set. It's get it onto the court, dug out by the Wolves at the net, blocked by Zollinger. In the middle this time. They try to go across, and that doesn't make it over the net. As it'll be 3-1 Preston. As Kilpack tried to go cross court and cut it off pretty sharp, as Hobson had come over to try to play the block. But in doing so, Kilpack's shot went off the top of the net, off the net cord, and didn't make it over. So here's Hobson serving. As it comes to Burgess, she plays it over. Back set, Zollinger, blocked at the net. Nice block by Kilpack in the middle. Comes back outside yet again. Kept alive by the Wolves, unable to get it back over. So free ball here for the Indians. Again in the middle, Bryce. And that's going to be a point for the Indians. As the Wolves got over that center line. So point for Preston. That makes it 4-1, Preston leading. And Hobson will serve again. Good serve, but too long. Brindley Nelson was in there ready to return it in the last possible second, spun out of the way. And the ball hit maybe 6 or 8 inches too long. So good judgment by Nelson to get out of the way and let the ball sail out of bounds. So Kilpack will now serve. As a mishandle on the return of serve, and that'll be a point again for the Indians. 5-2, Preston leads. Gillian Bryce back onto the floor for Preston. Served by Sully again, too long. That happened, that started about, midway through the previous match today. As a lot of the Preston serves all of a sudden just a little bit too much muscle on them, and they're sailing long of the end line at the other end of the court. So here's Foose to serve for Green Canyon. As they try to get it to Zollinger. As the set was too far out in front of her, she couldn't catch up to it. Makes it 5-4. Next serve by Foose. Zollinger again. Tipped at the net and down. Hanks got a piece of it, but couldn't get enough to control it. As Zollinger will pick up the kill off the hands of Hanks. And Preston goes back up by 2 points again, 6-4. Palmer serving for Preston. Outside set, not a good set. There wasn't much that Sheets could do with it. As the best thing she could do was just hit it into the net and try to keep it alive for somebody else to come over and play it. Point for the Indians. It's now 7-4. As outside coming over to try to come up with a big kill attempt, Callie Rainey almost whiffed on the ball. As Preston goes up 8-4 as the hitting mistake there by Rainey. Outside, go back to Sheets again. bunch of bodies all crashing together at the net. And give the point to Preston as Sheets banged into a couple other Preston blockers coming over. I'm going to say that Sheets was crossed the line, so a point for Preston, and it's now 9-4. Second set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Again, Rainey dug out with the big hit. Comes back in the middle, and Bryce again hits it off the net cord, slowed it down a little bit, and put nobody out of position, and Preston leading 10-4. There's another timeout on the court, as we'll take it here as well. Preston leads by 6, 10-4. We're back to Cokeville in a minute.
KACH.
Rounds and Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds and Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds and Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds and Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH.
Tonight's match brought to you by Ralph's Construction. You know, they're building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. In fact, they're getting ready to break ground on Phase 3 there. So now is the time to call for information on how you can get a new home of your needs or desires as they get ready to build in Phase 3. Call Ralph's Construction at 435-232-1837. And the serve put up is an ace by Palmer, and it's 11-4, Preston in the lead. So Palmer with an ace, that's her second of this match. And Preston leads by an 8-4, and now off the top of the net, it just barely sneaks over, and it's 12-4, back-to-back aces. So Preston leading by 8 at 12-4 in the middle. No play there, so Green Canyon just has to pop it over easy. Comes back over to Hobson. She does the same thing. Back outside and into the net. Rainey can't clear the net, and it's 13-4. Point for the Indians, hitting error by Rainey. As the serve for Palmer will continue. Boy, that ball looked like it was headed out, and they said they played it. Now they got to get it over. Back over onto the Preston side. Preston sets outside, and coming over to play the ball was, I believe that's Lily Gardner onto the floor. As off the hands of Burgess and out of bounds. Nice play by Gardner to keep the ball alive. Preston goes up by 10 with the point. It's 14-4. Preston had to struggle to win their sets that they had in the previous match that went 5. Set outside, comes back again. Rainey gets it back over. Preston will get it back on the Green Canyon side. Dug out by the Indians as the attempt here by Gardner sails too long. Hitting error for Gardner as she comes in here, and it's now 14-5. Back to a 9-point advantage for the Preston Indians here in set number 2. Outside, and that's going to be Bryce hitting it too long. Bryce had to reach back to try to get to that ball and hit it that far. And that's just going to send the ball high and send it long, which she did, and it's now 14-6. As the return of serve is not dug out by Shelley. That'll be an ace to make it 14-7. And timeout this time taken by the Preston Indians. 14-7, Preston leads by 7. We're back to Cokeville in a minute. Once again, stay with us.
KACH.
It's easy. fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH.
14-7 Preston leads. We're in the second set. Green Canyon won the first set. And trailing by 7, Green Canyon will serve. It'll be Callie Rainey to serve, as that's going to be an ace. Just like Preston had back-to-back aces earlier in the set, back-to-back aces here for Green Canyon, and they've cut the lead down to 6. It's 14-8. Rainey again. Hobson, she'll bang it over. She gets the ball back. Fuss sets in the front row, and it's going to be a good kill there for Foos as she goes short cross court, and Preston couldn't dig it out. 14-9. Rainey serving again. It'll be Bryce to come over and try to play it. She came across in front of Hobson and hit it into the net. So that 10-point lead is down to 4 points now at 14-10. Next serve, as they'll leave it there. Gardner will bang it over. Boy, that's a bad return again by the libero, Burgess, and she hit it out of bounds. Side out, point for Preston, 15-10, as the Indians get their 5-point lead back once again. So Abby Clark will come in, the sophomore. She'll serve again. Clark's serve, good and deep. Played by Green Canyon. Burgess will bump it over. Free ball here for the Indians as they'll set in the middle. That's Bryce. Pick in the corner. (16-10). So point for the Indians under Bryce's serve. She'll serve again and serves an arrow. She hits it into the net. (16-11). The serve's going to come back over to the Wolves. Oakley Hanks drops back behind the baseline. She will serve here. As Preston with the return. Outside set goes to Hobson, who just directs it just inside the antenna and then gets the kill. 17-11. Hobson now with 3 kills in this set, or this match. Remember, she has 11 earlier today in the match against Star Valley. Set in the middle. Nelson and hits it out of bounds. Points again for the Indians. It's 18-11 as Preston builds that lead back up again. It's back up to 7 points. Gillian Bryce serving. Dug out in the back row. Set it outside. Kilpack. Blocked at the net by the Indians. They'll keep it alive. Comes in the middle. Swinston gets it over. Outside set to Sheets. That's picked up again by Preston. Outside Hobson. Can't get an angle on it, but the ball's misplayed by Burgess for the point for the Indians. So another kill for Hobson. Ball misplayed by Burgess. It's 19-11. Serve, dug out. Kilpack comes over, just bumps it over onto the Preston side. Here's Hobson again. Into the net and blocked. Wasn't going to get over the net either way. 19-12. 7-point lead for Preston, and it will be Mia Rosas to come back in and serve here again for Green Canyon. Outside, set it again to Hobson. She goes short. However, Kilpack able to dive and keep it alive. And then it comes to Rainey, who hits it into the net. 20-12, 5 points away from tying the match is the Indians here in the second set, as once again Drew Despain will step in and serve. Despain's serve just does get over the net. That's going to be played in the front. Nice play is Tally Kilpack with both of the corner people for the Indians coming in. She just pops it over the top of the block and picks up the point, and it's 20-13 as the serve goes into the net. Service error for Green Canyon, and it's 21-13. Hobson serving. They haven't changed the scoreboard yet. Hobson serving. Now they do. As ball's hit over there by Rainey. Preston keeps it alive. Whoops, a couple of players stand and look at each other. Now they got to hustle to get the ball back outside and put up and into the net as Fuss can't get up quite high enough and makes it 22-13. 9-point lead for the Indians here, trying to tie the match at 1. Set a piece as Hobson will serve again. Hobson's serve is short, and that's an error. So 22-14. Serve comes back over to Green Canyon on the side out, and Tally Kilpack, good name for a volleyball player, with the serve. As the return of serve goes out of bounds, Lily Gardner not able to return it properly. 22-15 now, as Preston needs a side out to get the ball back. Kilpack, another good short serve as Hobson comes up and dives and can't quite get to it. It's 22-16. Kilpack's next serve is off the top of the net and an error. So 23-16. Preston gets the ball back as they will serve. It'll be Adri Shelley to serve here. 2 points from winning the set. Make it 1 point from winning the set as they can't return the serve. It's 24-16. Set point here for the Indians. Shelley serving. Middle set for Hanks. That's dug out by Preston. They get it back over. Free ball here for the Lady Wolves. Back outside as now it's Rainey. That's dug out in the back row. Comes back again. Bryce able to steer it over. And again, the Wolves able to keep it alive. And this time Rainey's return is errant. And that will be set number 2 going to the Preston Indians. So they come back and win the second set. 25-16 the final. They tie the match at 1 set apiece as Preston played pretty well in the second set, able to get a big lead and hold on to it. We'll tell you about the stats and all the numbers when we come back. We'll go to the third set as Preston able to tie the match 1 set apiece. We'll go to set number 3 coming up right after the break.
KACH. When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
We had no winner on Friday in the KCH Money Magnet contest, so another $5 into the jackpot. And coming up Monday morning during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will go up to $320. Be listening during the 7 o'clock hour Monday morning as we try once again to give it away right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KH.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-0810.
So Preston ties the match. They win the second set 25-16, and we'll go to set number 3. And I think we're all ready to go. Our down official pointing things out, and she says, yep, we're good to go. So Adri Shelley will serve for Preston to start the third set here. Shelley's serve dug out along the line. This will come back over, and Kilpack plays it over. Preston has it at the net. Played once there, kept alive. Back outside, Hobson. Dug out in the back row by Burgess. Again, it's up near the net, and Brindley Nelson able to put it away. So Green Canyon wins the first point of set number 3, and it's 1-0. As they'll rotate in a server again, and once again it'll be Mia Rosas to come in and serve. Outside set, Hobson winds up. That's dug out by Burgess this time. Outside set comes back to Nelson. Played in the back row by the Indians. Again, comes back to Hobson. Doesn't quite get much on that one, so they have to come and get it as the Lady Wolves get it back over the net. Battle for it at the net, comes back to Hobson. She'll just play it over as both sides set back up. Burgess bangs it back over. As Preston has it, they'll play it to Hobson. She'll two-hand it over. Kilpack able to have it there at the net. Comes back up to the front of the net. Nelson's shot, that's dug out. Back to Hobson. Nelson able to go and get that. Then it banks off the rafters and falls behind. Kilpack was chasing it, and the ball falls back behind her in the opposite direction. And it's 1-1. Seems like there ought to be another statistical column for kills by the rafters here in the gym. So here's Drew Despain, and she serves into the net. That's an error. Preston, who had 2 aces and 2 errors in each of the first 2 sets here. So that is error number 5 on the day. And with a 2-1 lead, Green Canyon serving outside. Hobson put it through. Chloe Hobson with kill number 5 in the second match today. And it's a 2-2 tie here in set number 3. Preston will do what they hope as to serve by Hobson's an ace off the top of the net and down. That'll make it 3-2 Preston as the Indians trying to come back and win set 3 like they did in the match against Star Valley. But Star Valley was able to win sets 4 and 5 to win the match as Hobson's serve goes into the net. So 3-3 as Kilpack with the serve, played by the Indians. And once again, that is Lily Gardner into the game. Her return is too long, and it makes it a 4-3. Lady Wolves lead as they take the lead once again as Kilpack will continue to serve. Set, back middle, Hobson. That's a block at the net, but it didn't get over the net, and a point for the Indians. So we're even at 4. Give the kill again to Chloe Hobson. That's kill number 6 here in the match and her 17th of the day. Fuss gets it over. Back set, Zollinger. Didn't clear the net. So 5-4, Lady Wolves on top as Zollinger with the error, hitting it into the net. as Olivia Sheets back onto the floor here for Green Canyon. And the serve here from Fuss is an error of her own as she hits it into the net. And we're tied at 5. So we go back and forth here. Neither side has really opened up more than a 1-point lead at any time here in the second set. Palmer back in to serve here for Preston. Set comes into the middle. Hanks partially blocked at the net, kept alive by the Indians. As that again is Bryce. Ball deflected up into the rafters, and another point for Preston. They'll take the lead again at 6-5. And Bryce, who had a pretty good game in the earlier contest today, has 5 kills already here against the Lady Wolves of Green Canyon. 6-5 Preston. Here's the serve. Goes to Hanks in the middle. Dug out back row by Hobson. Preston will just play it back over. As trying to cut the corner was Rainey, but Preston able to play that. Now they just bounce it back over as Gardner able to keep it in play. Boy, an awkward pass and doesn't go over the net. An awkward pass kind of tied up Foose. And she tried to fight it off and get it over the net. But it ended up hitting the net up by the base of the antenna and fell back on the Green Canyon side. It's 7-5 Preston. As Sheets plays it, dug out by Despain. Comes back to Gardner. Gardner banks it off a couple of hands and out of bounds. Lily Gardner with the kill. Preston goes up 3. It's 8-5. That's the biggest lead of the third set for either side. As that will go into the net on the serve by Palmer. Another service error against the Indians. 8-6 is the score. And now Rainey will drop back and serve again here for Green Canyon. Good serve played by the Indians. Outside and too long as Bryce tried to pick the corner again, but hit it just a little bit too deep. It's 8-7. 1-point lead for Preston. Looking for the tie. Green Canyon with a service error of their own. Hit it too deep. It's 9-7. Second service error of this set and fourth of the match for the Lady Wolves. Abby Clark back into the game here to serve for the Indians. Good serve. They had to lunge to go get it. Now they just looking and watching it. Now they finally able to play it. They being Green Canyon. Played in the middle and Bryce hits it into the net. Easy shot for Bryce, and she kind of made the mental mistake and just tried to steer it and redirect it and hit it into the net. Third hitting error for Bryce here in this evening match. Hobson, they get it over. Yes, nice play by Bryce to get it back over the net. Green Canyon just has to give up a free ball here to the Indians. Outside set for Hobson. Foose able to dig that out. And then nobody came to play it, and Burgess at the last minute lunged to try to reach it and couldn't. And it goes to 10-8. Preston on. They have 9-7 on the scoreboard. Let's see if they change that here. As balls bounce back over. Outside. And that's wide and long off the hands of Hobson. Now it's 10-8. As once again, it will be Mia Rosas to come in and serve here for the green-clad Lady Wolves. Tough serve, tough return for the Indians, but they managed to get it back over. Rosas will get it. I'm going to say she palmed the ball trying to make that shot over the net, so it's a point for the Indians. That'll make it 11-8. Got her hand on top of the ball, is what they're saying. So 11-8, Preston back with a 3-point lead once again. Despain serving for Preston. Outside set, Foose. Partially blocked. Dug out in the back row. Preston able to keep it alive. Comes back to Madsen. to Hobson, rather. As into the net is the play by Brindley Nelson. Just tried to steer it over the net, and she hit it too low. So Preston goes up 12-8 as they maintain that 4-point advantage. And once again, it's Despain to serve. Played in the middle. Kilpack hit it into the net. Didn't quite get it tall enough. 13-8. Preston now ups the lead to 5. Despain's serve continues, and she hits it wide of the net and out of bounds. And she's imitating how she swung, like she was trying to swat at flies, and just kind of almost missed the ball completely. Coming over is Swainston. You're able to get it back over onto the Green Canyon side. As it comes back over now, Preston able to get it back again. As they try to get it, dig it out of the net, did Green Canyon. Rosas wasn't able to. 14-8, and timeout called by Green Canyon. So 14-9 make it. Preston leads by 5, timeout, and we'll be right back.
KACA.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And the point as the serve by Kilpack goes back into the net. Once again, it's 15-12 as Preston goes back up. That'll be another point for the Indians as this time Green Canyon hits it too long. That should make it 16-12. As the serve will be taken by Reese Swainston here again for Preston as they set it in the middle. That's dug out nicely as she digs out Hanks. She being Despain as again it comes back to Hanks and she's able to put it away this time. So Hanks with the kill. The lead remains 3. Serve put up by Foose, returned by the Indians and hit too long. As no, now they're going to say it was touched at the net. As they're going to give the point to Preston, 17-3. 17-13, I might say. So give the kill to Bryce. As they say, it was deflected at the net. I didn't see it. So here's Palmer to serve again. Palmer off the net cord, and it falls on the Preston side, so that'll be a service error. 17-14. Callie Rainey back to serve again here for Green Canyon. Return by the Indians, and just turning is Despain and finding the soft spot in the middle. As they really kind of vacated the center of the court. Nice play by Despain to recognize that and pick up the kill. As it's now 18-14. Preston again leading by 4. Nelson bangs it over. A bad set for Hobson, so they'll have to just get it back over again, does Preston. Set in the middle, comes to Hanks. And Preston got the dig, but they're going to call a lift on the dig on the return. So it's 18-15 now. As Green Canyon again just not going away. Serve in the middle, deep, set it in the middle for Bryce. Off the block and down as Gillian tools the block, picks up the kill, and it's 19-15. So point for the Indians. Adri Shelley serving, and she hits it into the top of the net. That'll be a service error against Preston. Lead goes back to 3 again at 19-16. So the rotation again will bring Mia Rosas off the bench to serve here for Green Canyon. As the set ends up going over the net, Preston keeps it alive once, twice. And then Shelley just tries to kick at it again. And it almost ended up kicking Swainston accidentally. Either way, it's a point for Green Canyon, and it's 19-17. Last 2 sets have been very close indeed. Preston able to keep it alive. They get it back over after they got it out of the net. Play it outside as it comes to Nelson. Preston able to keep that one alive. They steer it back over onto the Green Canyon side of the net. Little pop over as Kilpack able to keep it alive, and now Preston can't clear the net. And it's down to a 1-point lead, 19-18. And timeout called again by the Indians. 1-point game here in set number 3 against the Green Canyon Wolves. The Preston Indians clinging to that 1-point lead. We're back to Cokeville right after this.
KACA.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
KACH. KACH.
So welcome back. Preston clings to a 1-point lead, 19-18. As we're getting down to the waning moments of set number 3. Green Canyon back on the floor. Here come the Indians. So Rosas with the serve. Bad return by the Indians. It'll go as an ace and tie the set at 19 apiece. So we're tied at 19. Rosas will continue to serve. As Despain sets outside, and it's Hobson to come over and make the play. 20-19. As Preston will go back up on top again. Set outside. Green Canyon just bumps it over. Back over onto the Preston side as Zollinger got it over, and then the return by Kilpack goes into the net, and it's 21-19 as Preston again goes up by 2 points. Serve outside. Foose is dug out in the middle. Preston keeps it alive. Here's Hobson again for the point. Hobson makes it 22-19 as she picks up her 8th kill of this match and 19th of the day. And again, another timeout, this one taken once again by Green Canyon. 22-19, Preston goes up by 3. We're back again right after this.
KACH. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select a pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH. KACH.
So Preston just 3 points away from picking up set number 3 and going up 2-1. And Drew Despain to serve here for the Indians with a 3-point lead. Outside, Foose kept alive. Despain outside, comes back to Hobson again, who just bangs it over. And a little flick put on by Rosas, dug out by the Indians. And ball stays alive. As Hobson gets it back over. Set it in the middle as it comes to Kilpack. She can't get it over, and at the net. Ball falls actually just short of the net. 22-20 as Green Canyon with the point. Here's Nelson. She'll serve into the net. Service error makes it 23-20. So back to the 3-point lead again. They'll set outside as it comes to Rainey. Blocked at the net. Back over onto the Green Canyon side. They'll steer it back to Preston. Back set comes to Zollinger. Off the block and down, and it's a set point for Preston. So Zollinger played it off the block, tooled the block well. And set point here for the Indians, and Hobson will serve for it. Here's the serve. Set deep by Green Canyon. They play it over, back over onto the Preston side. As it goes there, and coming over to make the play was Swainston, and that's able to get the point, does Swainston. And Preston will win this set by a 25-20 score as Swainston gets her first kill of the match. So Preston goes up 2-1. And they lead this match here against Green Canyon. Set number 4 coming up in just a couple of minutes. And Preston in the same position they were at in that first set today against Star Valley. And with a chance to put it away in the 4th set. Let's see if they can do it this time against Green Canyon. Set number 4 brought to you by Webb Funeral Home comes up after the break.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NC.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH.
Just about ready to start set number 4. Preston leading 2-1. They were unable to win the 4th set earlier, and let's see if they can pull it off here as they still look for their first match win of the year. Rosas to serve to start the set here for Green Canyon. Hobson gets the big swing, played in the back row, but unreturnable for Green Canyon, and Preston break on top 1-0. As Zollinger back into the game here for Preston. Despain serves. As outside, blocked at the net, but it's going to go off the block and out of bounds, off the hands of Swainston, and ties the set at 1-1. Don't forget, tonight's match brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto through Mutual of Enumclaw. Naylor Insurance. Call them at 852-0810. Outside, Hobson off the block, back onto the Preston side and down. So Green Canyon able to get the block as Rainey blocks the ball and hits it back onto the Preston side. So 2-1. Green Canyon leads. Back outside again. As somehow they got it to sneak back over. Kilpack got the block. Was able to get the ball back up. And it just did sneak over the net cord. And it's 3-1. Green Canyon on top. Back outside to Hobson again. And she just pokes it over and finds the open part of the court to make it 3-2. So Hobson, who had 11 kills earlier, now has 9 in this match against Green Canyon. So 20 on the day and looking for more. Good serve. Returned in the middle. Kilpack is dug out at the net by the Indians. It comes back to Zollinger as she hits it off the top of the net once again. 4-2. As that'll send Eliza Burgess back to serve here for Green Canyon. As the Lady Wolves libero hits it deep, comes to Hobson. She'll just bump it over. Free ball here. They're going to come back outside, back to Rainey. Preston able to get that ball and keep it alive. As they bump it over, that looked like it was probably headed out of bounds, but Rosas went and played it, and then Green Canyon couldn't return it. So it's 4-3. here in set number 4, sponsored by Webb Funeral Home. As Selly with the serve, dug out. As back over onto the Preston side, middle set, Bryce. Off one set of hands, and Green Canyon does a good job to keep it alive. Now get it back over onto the Preston side. Whoops, as that's going to be too many hits against Preston. They were expecting it to go toward the net, and it went backwards. And it's 5-3. And even though Zollinger and Hobson tried to chase it down, they weren't able to return it. So here's Fuss to serve. Deep middle. Play by the Indians, back to Zollinger, bumps it back over. Back set as it comes to Sheets. And it's off a set of hands and out of bounds, makes it 7-3. Check that, 6-3. So Green Canyon goes up 6-3. Fuss to serve again. As the set comes to Bryce. Good save in the back row by Burgess to keep it alive, but they can't get it over the net. Heck of a play by Burgess to keep that ball up, but then the rest of her teammates were not able to return it. And it's a point for the Indians that makes it 6-4. As Palmer will serve again and serves it into the top of the net. Her serve has a natural topspin to it, which means she has to get it higher. And didn't hit it high enough, and that topspin took it right down into the net. But then Rainey returns the favor with a service error of her own, so it's side back out to Preston, and it's 7-5. As Gardner will come out, Clark comes back in, and Clark will serve. As ball dug out by Burgess, kept alive at the net. Back out, dug out by the Indians. Comes to Hobson. She'll just backhand it over her head, back over on the other side of the net. Hanks. Preston gets hands on it. Comes to Despain, and she'll get it back over. Let's see what Green Canyon can do with it. At the net, it's blocked once, and it's going to be a point for the Indians as Bryce came over and made the block. And then after the block, they called a lift on Green Canyon as they're trying to get the ball back up. So 7-6, Preston on top. And the next serve by Clark is an ace. 7-7. Once again, Preston needs to win one of the next 2 sets to pick up their first match win of the year. As the next one is an ace as well. Back-to-back aces again. Second time here in this match. They did it back in the second set. And Preston will take the lead. So Clark with 2 more aces to come by of her own. At the net, battle for it, comes back on the Preston side. Back to Hobson. Dug out, up into the rafters. Kept alive as Rainey able to bump it forward. Comes back the set here by the Indians. Back to Hobson again. Just backhands it as she had to lunge out of bounds to try to make the play. Green Canyon gives it back to Preston. Back outside to Hobson again. And dug out by Burgess. As it comes back to Nelson, who just gives it again back to the Indians. Give it back to her again as Hobson this time able to tool the block for the kill. Number 10 in the match. 2-point lead for the Indians at 9-7. There's a good boy. That's a tough serve right there. As Clark hit that serve and it got over the net and then almost went directly down. Another ace. 10-7. Timeout Green Canyon. As Preston goes back up by 3 points, it's 10-7 as we'll take a timeout and come back right after this.
KACA.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy one, get one free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with McGuire's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So Abby Clark has served up 3 aces in the last 4 points in which she has served. Preston takes a 3-point lead again as we're back out to 10-7. Fourth set brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Here's the serve as Burgess gets it back over for Green Canyon. As Preston able again back to get it back over. Outside set comes to Nelson. Kept alive again by the Indians. Back to Hobson again. Blocked back onto the Preston side as they're able to keep it alive. And then coming up to make the play was Despain, tooled the block and gets the point. 11-7, Preston up 4. Clark continues with the serve and hits that one too low and into the net. So 11-8 as finally Green Canyon able to get the serve back again as Tally Kilpack rotates back onto the floor. And Burgess will serve here for the Lady Wolves. But before she can hit the serve, we have whistles as the down official comes over now to talk to the Green Canyon bench. I'm not sure what this is. Obviously a rotation problem or a replacement problem. And they're going to say that the serve will belong to the Indians. So I'm not sure if they charged a point against Green Canyon or not, but to be side out, yes they did. So they put a point up on the board for Preston. It's 12-8, and they get the serve back. As Bryce with the serve, played by Green Canyon. They get it over. Preston has to go get it to play it. Hobson going to go short. As coming up to make the play, Kilpack. Burgess backhands it, gets it over the net. Short, but Preston able to dig it out, but not at the net. They couldn't control it. So point for Green Canyon makes it 12-9. As they'll get the serve back again, and instead of Burgess serving, it'll be Mia Rosas who rotates back onto the floor to come in and serve. As it comes to Hobson, Hobson bumps, gets it back, goes short for the point. That's 11 kills in each of the 2 matches today for Chloe Hobson. And Preston with a 13-9 lead. And Despain will serve again. That's a heck of a day. 22 kills in all for Chloe. As Green Canyon can't get it back over. Rosas, with it left in a tough situation, could not get the ball back over the net. It's 14-9. Check that, they have 14-10. Actually, 13-10 is what they have on the board. So they obviously changed a point somewhere. As it comes in the middle, Kilpack, dug out by the Indians. They keep it alive and get it back over the net. Set again outside as coming over to make the play was Nelson back over onto the Preston side. Back row, Clark, no good, too long. So 13-11 now is officially what they have on the board. There was something they changed at some point, as they must have figured they gave the point to the wrong side. So after the serve, Hobson bumps it back over, comes back into the front row as Swainston there and just gets the ball right at the net cord and just pops it back over. That makes it 14-11. As Brindley Nelson will come out. And Jayla Braden gets to see her first action of the day here. Preston leading by 3 midway through the set number 4, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Serve comes right to Braden. Make her go to work right away. Nice smart play by the Indians. As the set in the middle comes to Swainston, returned. Hobson able to dig that one out in the back row on the kill attempt by Rainey. Now back over onto the Green Canyon side once again. And that's going to be too close into the referee's stand, as coming over was Foose to try to make the play and couldn't. And it's 15-11. Hobson with the serve, good serve, returned by Burgess. The set comes to Rainey, and that's off the block and down. As Swainston with the good block of the net makes it 16-11. So a good block by Swainston. Oops, actually they gave the point the other way. It's 15-12, my bad. So 15-12, and Burgess, who lost her serve on that rotation foul last time around, this time comes in and hits it into the net. 16-12, Preston holds on to the 4-point lead. Here's Selly to serve again. Good serve. Rainey returns it off the hands of Selly, the libero, because she was not able to get to it. And that will make it 16-13, back to a 3-point lead again, as Foose comes back to serve. Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors. If you need a car for that new student in college or high school, West Motors is the place to go in Preston and in Logan. Stop in and save today. From the back, deep in the back row, is Hobson. And Burgess got a hand on it, but it went back up in the rafters, and again, nobody could play it after that. 12 kills for Chloe Hobson. 17-13. Preston leads. Palmer back in to serve here for Preston. Good deep serve. Burgess has it deep middle. Outside set comes to Sheets, and she hits it into the net. 18-13. Preston watching the points click away as they get ever closer here to their first match victory this year. Palmer. Burgess with the return, comes back to Rainey. Hobson has it in the back row. Comes back over, Gardner back onto the floor, able to play that across in the middle, as that's going to be handled by Hanks, who puts it away. 18-14, the score. And once again, it's Callie Rainey back into serve again. Good serve. And picks up the ace. I'll say it was a good serve, 18-15. Good sinking serve right in front of Adri Shelley, and was not able to dig it out, just on top of the floor. So she picks up the ace. Preston gets it back over after the second serve. Coming over to make the play is Braden, as she bumps it forward back onto the Preston side. Now comes back over onto Green Canyon side again, and Sheets hits it into the net yet again. 19-15. And once again, it'll be Clark to come in to serve. Hold on, time called for a moment, as we want to make sure they got the Preston rotations correct and substitutions. So they do that, we'll remind you that Stokes Market and True Value brings you tonight's game, as not only they have fresh produce and meats, but also now with that fresh bakery and deli items, and now sushi that they've been doing for about a year now. Stokes Market, True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston. Serve comes back over onto the Preston side, outside set. Hobson goes short for the points. 20-15. Hobson with kill number 13. Clark serving, set in the middle. Hanks blocked and down. as Preston collects another point as Fuss not able to pick it back up. 21-15. Here in the fourth, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, and it's an ace again for Clark. She had 3 earlier in her last service rotation. She has another one here. 22-15. As they get it back onto the Preston side after the return of serve. Hobson into the block as the Wolves keep it alive, get it back over, and the short play as Palmer and Despain try to dive for it to keep it alive but come up empty. It's 22-16. 6-point lead for the Indians. Kilpack back in. They lead 2-1, does Preston here in the fourth. As that deflects off the net cord, Kip stays alive. And Despain again finds that soft spot and picks up the point. 23-16. And once again, dropping back to serve for Preston is Gillian Bryce. Bryce, good serve. Picked up. Coming across the plate is Kilpack. Preston able to return that one again. Comes back over to Hobson as she bumps it forward. Back outside. Doesn't quite clear the net. I don't think it was blocked by Hobson. I just think that Sheets' shot did not clear the net. And guess what? It's match point for the Indians. 24-16. They lead 2-1 here in the fourth. Serving for the match, and Bryce hits it into the net. Service error. 24-17. Set number 4 brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Rosas back into serve here again for the Lady Wolves. Again at match point. Here's the serve in the middle. They bump it over, does Preston, as Swainston gets it over. Back outside, and it's going to be too long, and that's going to do it. It took a while, but Preston picks up their first match victory of the year as they win set number 4, 25-17, and they take the match 3-1. Congratulations to Coach Haskell and the girls as they pick up their first match victory here of the 2021 season. They win it by a score of 3-1. We'll take a timeout. We'll have the post-game show for you coming up right after this.
Tonight's match has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Grounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have the parts that you need to keep your engine running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Rouse Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. And by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Now stay tuned for the postgame show. Coming right up.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
The Preston Indians opened their season with a win over the Lakeland Hawks last Friday, and this Friday night, the Indians are back home when the Shelley Russets come to town. The Indians will look to improve in some areas and look to improve their record to 2-0 on the year, and also avenge last year's loss to the Russets. You can catch this game live Friday night on mylocalradio.com, starting with the pregame show at 6:30 p.m. You can also catch the game on tape delay following the Westside Firth game on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tire scoreboard.
And welcome back, everybody, as the Preston Indians able to pick up their first match win of the season as they knock off Green Canyon 3-1 here this afternoon. Earlier today, they played a tough 5-set match, losing to Star Valley, which they had a 2-1 lead. Star Valley was able to come back and win the 4th and then win the 5th. But today, this afternoon, Preston was determined not to let it get away after they lost the first set 25-21. Preston came back to win the second 25-16, 25-20 in set number 3, and then 25-17 to lock it up and win set number 4 here this afternoon. Good plays by Preston. Got to some other new faces into the game to be able to get a little playing time. Lily Gardner among those, able to get her first playing time, but you cannot say enough about the play of Chloe Hobson. She had 13 kills in the match against Green Canyon to help lead the way for Preston, as she really had a great day. Not only she have the 13 kills, but add that up to the 11 she had earlier, and she ended up the day with 24 kills on the day here in the two matches up here in Cokeville in the final two matches of the tournament for the Indians. So they play 5 matches, they go 4-1, but more importantly, they end up with a victory for the first time here in the 2021 season. So congratulations to the Lady Indians. Take a time out. When we come back, we'll look at our player of the game, brought to you by Ralph's Construction. We'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACH.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
Welcome back here to Cokeville. Our player of the game, boy, we just talked about her. It has to be nobody else you can possibly select for the Indians who could possibly be the player of the game or the player of the day. Take your pick. It has to be Chloe Hobson, who led the team not only emotionally and in play on the floor, but with 13 kills in this match against Green Canyon and had 24 kills overall on the day. She was a heck of a force on the floor throughout the day here today for the Preston Indians. So that'll wrap up our broadcast from here at Cokeville and the Cokeville tournament for this year. Well, I'm sure we'll be back again next year as well. But coming up for the Indians, they have another match coming up on Wednesday night. We'll tell you exactly who the opponents are later on this week. Be listening to the morning show. We'll have that information for you coming up on Monday morning. Plus, you want to make sure that you're listening on Monday morning as we're still looking for a winner in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. Haven't had a winner in a while, and the jackpot now up over $300. So be listening Monday morning on the morning show during the 7 o'clock hour. We'll try to give the money away. That'll wrap up our broadcast here for today. For John Beverly back in the studio, I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for listening as Preston splits their 2 matches today, losing the first match and then coming back and beating Green Canyon in the afternoon. So for now, we'll say goodnight from here in Cokeville.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.